tunnel, and then you had a big plank, and you can raise and lower it, and when you raised it, the ore would come out onto the grade, and then you drop it when you had enough ore on the grade, and you had it on both sides, and then you had a jug to walk on these rails, and then you had a crowbar and a hook and a sledgehammer, and then below you was a train car. Yeah, and so underneath each grade, every train car was another, they had to shoot to figure it out. Right here.
It's good for you. Good for you. It's good. It was a damn fine piece of cherry pie.
I worked with all these Mexicans, I was right on it. I mean, I was only 30 miles from the border, and I lived in this trailer house village that had 600 trailer houses. The mine was called, can I have some ketchup? I lived in this trailer house village, and
I'm only going to need a couple bites of
Oh,
bacon.
how come?
You don't really any idea how full I am right now.
Okay, because I am into this.
There was they had a topless bar and a little store and a post office. I rented a trailer house for $85 a month. I made $3 an hour. How much? $3. Hey. That was a lot of money back then. It was. I mean, I had a job.
That was a lot of money.
I was grateful to have a job. I'd make $2.31 an hour.
I made $3.85.
You want to go sit with those guys?
Yeah, I do.
When I was 13, I was working out again at Lincoln. It was one of these places in the desert in New Mexico. Last stop before, last gas station for 200 miles, And I made 20 cents an hour. I worked 10 hours a day, and they charged me $2 a day room and board, and I made $2 a day. I never made any money.
This is a huge piece of pie.
So they had a rattlesnake pit.
Hey, buddy. All good?
They had a rattlesnake pit at the, and it was a wishing well. And people would go there and throw money in when they were wishing, and there was all these rattlesnakes. And at the end of the day, I took some plywood and I heard all the rattlesnakes into the corner.
Oh, shit.
And then I would jump in there and get the chains I was on to threw in there, and I got enough money to buy a hamburger and some fries and a mall. That's pretty great. And then it was really funny. Years later, I was living with my grandmother, and I ran into I was only 10 years old, and I ran into this guy that had those rattlesnakes, and he told me he'd give me a trap so I could trap sparrows, birds, and that's what he fed the rattlesnake. And he gave me 20 cents a bird.
It's a very bready crust.
And every day I go out and I'd get on the sparrows, and then I had a bird cage. I put them in. And then once a week the guy would come and get the birds that I caught. And he gave me another bird cage that was empty. And, you know, I'd make a couple of dollars, you know.
I can't eat anymore.
I can't.
I told you that day a couple bites.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we did not get both of them.
We can put it in
I
here.
think it's $2.99.
Yeah, let's do it.
That was 70.
Oh, look at that.
I,
Split it in half. 2 pieces.
That's sweet.
There's no fucking room for that.
there was a guy. See,
That's how you work the tip, right?
when you go to work, they give you you have a locker, and then there's a little brass thing with a number on it. It had a hole in it, and then when you before you went in the mines, you got your brass thing and you hung it on a nail, and then they knew who you were by your number on it. And then, I mean, at the end of the day, if that was still there, that meant you were still underground, you know? And they'd come looking for you. And there was this guy got lost under there on Christmas Eve, and nobody worked Christmas Day. They didn't find him for 2 days. And he'd been walking around down there, and by then
That was painful.
the light on his helmet, the battery had died. He was down there in the dark, stumbling around, walking into things. Luckily, he didn't walk into a hole. Oh yeah, well finally that worked. It was.
Look at the doll. Its head's moving.
Oh my god, that's creepy as hell.
Aww. I gotta go take a picture of that.